Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you are in the market for a couples travel trailer, this one might just really jump up the list. This is an awesome couples setup. It's got a really cool island that opens up where you can sit down, use it as like a desk. But the main thing is in the front bedroom, it's got a closet with washer and dryer. You do not see that every day. This is the 2024 Funtime 340JM, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think, because this is going to be a new line, so I am sure that they are definitely eager to hear your opinion. But man, talk about an awesome place to record RVs. I'm down at the Dallas-Fort Worth RV Party by Funtown RV. 270 RVs on display, and I am ready to get rocking. I'll be here all week making videos. Really cool time. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description of the video. But again, it's the 2024 Funtime 340JM. And man, right when you walk in, talk about spacious. You have dual opposing slides, and they're both going to be what I would consider, a super slide. You got your cooking and entertainment over here on the right. You got your seating over here on the left. And what I like about the seating too is they got a little bit of a twist. Instead of going with the theater seating, they went with 2 recliners, so a little bit more flexibility. Plus, these are extremely comfortable. They're really cushy, and they drop down really flat, so that way, I would consider them a sleeping recliner. If I got to sleep over here, if I'm not welcome, in the bed, I'm definitely plopping my buns down on that, kicking my feet up, watching a movie, and taking a big old campsite snoozer. That is for sure. But look at that island. I mean, that's one of my favorite features. I wish just about every RV company would adopt this style island. Yeah, you lose a little bit of storage, but I'll tell you, you pick up a lot of functionality, in my opinion. But you got a little outlet right there. But imagine setting up like 2 chairs, clickety-clacking, typing some emails, getting some work done. You're not sitting in the booth. Maybe playing some some rummy or some games, right there. But I just think it's a really cool little area. I also like how it's got the hard plastic wrap right there, so there's going to be no exposed edges to that. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. But man, talk about that being a big time bonus. It saves you some money, saves you some weight, and you're ready to go. You're going to get big windows. These back 2 open up. Slide height's going to be around 5'9", which is a plus. A little bit higher than the average, maybe even a little bit. I'm 6 foot, so I'd say about 5'9", 5'8" or so is right. So pretty darn cool. Interior height's going to be around 6'8" as well, so you don't feel very cramped up. You got your oversized U-shaped dinette. Right now it's down in that sleeper mode. USBs over on the wall, and then a little bit of storage, here underneath, just to kind of put, your knickknacks, get some stuff done. It doesn't have any rollers or anything like that. I'd like to see that addition, maybe some totes, but you can definitely make, that do. You got a bed back here that's also going to be a couch, or it's got some storage that you can flip down, which is nice. I also like the countertops and the little cubby, so you can plop away some books, maybe even like roll up like a blanket or something like that. But there's outlets on both sides. Windows, again, all open up for a nice breeze. They're all going to be tinted, and you got those cloth shades that come down, kind of like a Dracula shade. Stops the old skin from sizzling, keeps some nosy eyes out. You also got the black glass insert, and I just think that is, pretty darn sharp. But some overhead storage there for you. Can't go wrong with that. And then you flip it around. You're also going to get a little wine cooler, which is going to be located right over there. And I would venture to guess that could fit about 120 rack apple juice, no problemo. You got the Jensen TV. You got a fireplace, so that's going to be a 30-inch fireplace. So if you are down at a campground, you're running low on propane, and it's 40, 50 degrees out, that'll really be all the heat that you need for this exact kind of area. Maybe even back into the bedroom if you had some proper air circulation. But you're also going to get plenty of storage. Not only do you get a little bit of hidden storage back behind the TV, which is kind of cool, but you're also going to get some overhead storage. You're going to get 2 of these pull-outs. I mean, that goes pretty darn deep, too. That's pretty snazzy. And then bada bing, bada boom. So 2 of those. The one down at the bottom is going to be about twice the size. Good countertop space, for what it is between, where you got the oven, that island, and then, over there's a lot of prepping room, for you. 3 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings. An oven big enough to roast up a you know, pizza. And then you got your hood, which has a light and also a fan to help suck out the steam or stink from whatever you're cooking. You got your high point. You got a 12 volt refrigerator. It's going to be the 10-point cubic foot Furrion. So you can definitely pack away for a week's worth of food, you know, absolutely no problem. And then you also got a place for your dry storage, you know, your dry foods over here, you know, too as well. And you got another little pull-out drawer there below. Flip it around. I really like the depth of this area. I just think you could do a lot of good stuff, you know, with this. I got pretty average sized arms, but just for, hello, but just for, you know, the size comparison, you know, that is what you got. And then right there is going to be kind of a fridge and a half. You know, I'm going to guess somewhere like around 5 cubic foot, you know, somewhere around there. It's going to be your Everchill. It's not going to be a 12 volt. So you'll need to be plugged into shore power to get that working. But talk about a great place to extend those trips out. You know, maybe pack your drinks in there and then use the refrigerator, you know, for all your food. Just pretty darn nice to have that. But drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I know I'm moving a little bit faster than usual, but I got 270 RVs to get through. And I want to put a big old dent in that. Oh, it's also prepped. I forgot to show you. It's prepped for the 4G LTE, so you can get the gateway installed right there. A lot of people are, you know, kind of working on the road, so you got the ability to do that if you need to. It kind of like one of those, you know, pay for it if you need it. You got your control panel. You do have some blue accent lighting that you can turn on, put on a nice little ambient glow, you know, if you're coming out for a midnight snack or maybe snuggling up and watching a movie. And then you got all your tanks where you can show, you know, how full those are. Water pump, slide controls, awning, all going to be in one central location. You got the on-demand water heater, so it's the tankless water heater. So that's going to be the same one they're putting on the big old destination ones or the big old, you know, fifth wheel. So it's nice to have that oversized, juiced up water heater for sure. Fuse box right here on the floor, glows up nice and red for you if something isn't working. So make sure to check that out if a string of lights stop working. I also like this. I mean, this bathroom setup is pretty darn nice. They use a little bit of a bigger shower than some of the other smaller models, like the 295 that I did, or 290 most recently. I like this shower a little bit more. I mean, I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. You can see I got just enough room, you know, to get the job done, plus a little bit extra. You also got, you know, a little place where you can put your toothbrushes. Place to check out the old bowling gun, baby. Which, by the way, placed second in the old league. What's going on? Placed, third in the league, second in the money. So I won came second in an individual tournament. So that was pretty darn cool. But I mean, look at this space. Does not get much better than that. And then back in the bedroom, which is quite possibly, you know, one of my favorite areas. Man, this just definitely works. You got an east to west slide bed, overhead storage, a nice backsplash. But then look at this. Each side's going to get 2 USBs and 2 outlets. And this one is going to be, it looks like it's probably inverted. So that way, you know, if you ever needed to, you could run the solar back through it. But, man, it's just a nice little setup. I like the fact that it's got enough room where you can actually get dressed. You have your dresser, which is going to have, you know, 3 places to put some clothes. You also got a nice place for a TV, along with all the appropriate plugins. 2 separate viewing windows or 2 areas to let a breeze in. But the rock star of this floor plan is going to be, you know, the fact that it has a washer and dryer. Now, I don't know if this is standard or optional. So, you know, if you're working with, you know, Funtown, definitely ask the sales guy about that. I'm not overly familiar. But then look at this. I mean, look at that closet. That is just nice for your hanging clothes. Pretty darn snazzy. It's also got 2 ACs. So I believe one is a 13.5, the other one's going to be a 15K. So you can definitely get real chilly out here, even in the warmer state of Texas. A little warmer than I'm from, in the Midwest. But again, this is the 2024 Funtime 340JM. Pretty darn cool. All those specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, are down in that description. And again, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit that like and subscribe button. Help me reach my goal of 75,000 subscribers here in 2024. I would greatly appreciate the assistance. Power tongue jack. 2 propane tanks, a place for a battery or 2 if you decide to add on, and your disconnect, 20 amp solar charge controller. You got your rock guard here up front, which is nice. You're also going to get a heated and enclosed underbelly on this too, which is not always the case for an aluminum sided wood framed camper. So again, keeping down on cost, but not completely cutting out a lot of great features. So that's a nice, nice kind of thing to have in your back pocket. You have the 3 camera safety system prep. So if you want, you're driving down the road, if you're not too used to it, that's kind of the view you're going to get from the camera, on the side. One right here, one on the other side, and then one heading up the back. So pretty darn cool, to have that. You're also going to see you have dual awnings over here on the campsite to provide, quite a bit of shade. So one here and one coming off of the slide. Place where you can put TV, you got your satellite hookups and your outlets, along with some power stabilizing jacks. So at the click of a button, you can drop those down. You also got dual axle and the step above steps that flip up into the doorway, along with a little leash latch for your furry friend. Heading around the back, you are going to notice you are prepped for the Lippert on-the-go ladder system. So, you hook that up, you can get on top, check your seals, check your slides, do everything maintenance-wise that you need to, to get up there, on a ladder. You actually have a bumper with a dedicated spare tire, which is always a big-time plus. And then you have your cable and satellite hookups, right here. You're also going to get your city connection and your potable water connection all in the same spot, along with a quick drain, which is going to be, right there, which is always going to be nice. That's going to be where you're going to put the old stinky stuff. Going to go ahead and get that out. You also have your outside shower, so spray down the Grandkids, clean your shoes off if you come back from the woods hiking. Back end of the hot water heater, black tank flush, which is going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank, along with your 50 amp supply right there. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoy your day. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2024 Funtime 340JM. Have a great day. Hope to see you next time. See you.